for it? Are you ready for it?
Baruch haba, Bahashem Yahuwah, Hallelujah. Baruch haba, Bahashem Yahuwah, Hallelujah. Baruch haba, Bahashem Yahuwah, Hallelujah. Baruch haba, Bahashem Yahuwah, Hallelujah.
Is due to our mighty King. We cast down our crowns, bow in reverence to your majesty. You reign with all power, healing drips from your garments we touch, and we're in awe of you. Baruch is the Son, sent by our Yah to wage war and make all things new. We declare Kodesh, Kodesh, Kodesh is Yahusha Almighty, who was and who is to come. So we sing this song, Baruch haba,
Bahashem Yahuwah, Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Bahashem Yahuwah, Hallelujah.
Mocked you, cast off for your garments, hung and pierced your side, but what they didn't know is Yahuwah was in control. Now you sit upon the throne, all authority is yours. By your blood we're redeemed, it's a fact. You coming back, and for that we say Baruch. Baruch haba, Bahashem Yahuwah, Hallelujah to your name, Hallelujah to your name, Yahuwah. Baruch haba to your name, yeah. Baruch haba, Bahashem, Hallelujah.
Check 1 1 1 1 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Can everybody hear and see me? Can everybody hear and see me? Let me know if you can hear and see me. I praise Yahushua. I know everybody will jump on. They might ain't got a notification yet, so they'll jump on in a little bit. We're going to go and get started. I hope all is doing well. Again, y'all, this upcoming weekend is the weekend of the event. So we hope to see you, fam, in hope to see you in Houston, Texas, at the Cullins Performance Theater. Hope to see you there. This weekend we're looking to have an amazing show. A lot of things been tweaked to even make it even greater. So you want to make sure that you are here and available and to see what Yahuwah has done. Praise Yahushua. So hope you don't want to miss this show. I don't know if we will be doing a show too much more this year. This might be the last show for the year. Last experience. Let me say experience rather than show. Last experience for the year. But we will record it and get it on video and get it out to you and get you some behind the scenes footage and all of that of it by the end of the year. But yes, let us know. Hopefully everybody can make it. Hopefully everybody can make it. Okay. We in Sirach again. And I believe we're in Sirach 22. I believe that's where we at. Sirach 22. Still got a ways to go in Sirach. Sirach has about, look like 51 chapters. All right, let's get started. Let's see what it says. Sirach 22. Everybody there? And it reads, a slothful man is compared to a filthy stone. Everyone will hiss out to his disgrace. A slothful man is compared to the filth of a dunghill. Every man that take it up will shake his hand. An evil-nurtured man is the dishonor of his father that beget him, and a foolish daughter is born to his loss. What do y'all think that means when it says evil-nurtured? When it speaks on an evil-nurtured man. Let me see what y'all think. Evil-nurtured man. Let's see. Evil-nurtured. Raised of iniquity, lack of discipline of Torah, brought up in wickedness. Okay. All those are through answers. Evil nurtured, man. Lack of discipline. I want to say I go deeper than that. A lot of us lack discipline. Evil nurtured. Raised in spite. There we go. It can go back to a scornful raised child, like if a mother or a father is sitting in the seat of the scornful, if they have hatred towards their spouse or their baby mother, baby father, they will raise their child in their hatred. They will raise their child in their disgust for the child's father, the child's mother. So now the child is being nurtured with evil intentions to confuse the mind of the child and manipulate the child to focus mainly on the one that's raising the child. So that's really, like you said, raising a child in resentment or bitterness. Now he's been nurtured with wicked intentions, right? And it says a wise daughter shall bring an inheritance to her man, right? So a wise daughter would be in such a place, and we know that children are the inheritance of the Most High. So as a wise daughter is a daughter that have learned to extend the posterity of her husband, right? And the work that he has done according to his work on the earth to be duplicated, so that work can be done in greater ways through a lineage, right? So each duplication of yourself, right, each child that you have is an opportunity for your work to be increased, for your work to be doubled, for your work to be enhanced. This is why it's so important to work the works of Yahusha, right? Of Emunah, right? Kabod by Kabod, Emunah by Emunah. Because you got to remember, we as an individual is supposed to make it such a great impact on the earth, which that becomes our work in the earth, right? When you leave here, your work's going to speak for you. Right, whatever you have done, whatever you have established, right? So we're supposed to create such a great imprint in this earth that the duplication of us should bring fear to our enemy. Now think about if each individual man had that mindset to set the bar so hard, not so hard, but set the bar so high, through the things that he has accomplished, through the things that he established to make himself rare and unique and highly valuable, that people would seek this person out for their wisdom, right? For their insight, for their courage, for their essence, for their power. So your focus should be the work of Yahusha so strong that he's able to plant you in the earth, that his works through your hands may be manifested. But a wise daughter will see the qualities of this man, right? And see who this man is, not who this man, just who this man is, but see the continuance of this man's work. That's what a wise daughter would see, and want to commit herself to bringing this man in inheritance through children, but each child, especially if it's a son, is supposed to take the work of his father and make it even greater. That's why the birth of a child was so important to our people as a whole. That's why barrenness was a reproach. Because the birth of the children really brought forth the mindset of coming deliverers. And when you see a man that have the mantle of a deliverer on him, the goal should be connection for inheritance. So what's in this man will be duplicated in the seed, that seed may take hold to his father's work and make it even greater. That child's impact should be greater than his father, because he have the ability to do so. He has the power to do so through, because wherever you are, whoever you are, when there's consummation of a seed, it's where that child has the capacity to grow from. It's genetically sound. That's why your life mission can't be about individual happiness. It can't be self-consumed. It has to be about the work, the inheritance, and the impact of Yahuwah, and a woman taking hold of that, taking part of that, building in that, establishing herself in such a way that she can nurture a Kodesh seed that has the capacity to be who his father is. I should want to incubate that for the work's sake, for impact after I'm gone's sake, for generations, for 1,000 generations to be impacted. Not just I want to feel 100%. I want all these type of natural things that leaves no legacy. So you got to be very calculated of who you choose to be a husband or who you choose to be a wife, because the main goal that you have to look at is, what is the legacy that will be left with my union with this man or with this woman? All right, let's keep going. A wife's daughter shall bring inheritance to her man, but she that lives dishonestly will bring her father's heaviness. She that is bold honors, what is that? She that is bold dishonors both her father and her man, but they both shall despise her. A bold woman, the American black woman that has been given the spirit of control and dominance through what's been given to her through her bloodline, is what causes the division of the family structure, where a woman doesn't know her role of creation. Everything is competing. Everything is a fight. Everything is equal, equalitarianism, right? Trying to make all things equal. There's nothing in creation that's equal in role, function, position, and authority. But there has been this concept that made the black woman bold to dominate, conquer, her man, where she stands toe to toe with him. And that ain't what Yahuwah set up. That ain't how Yahuwah establishes things from the beginning. This is why divine order, according to 1 Corinthians chapter 11, and according to Genesis 1, 2, and 3, divine order is Yahuwah over Yahusha, Yahusha over the man, man over his wife. Period. There's no way a woman can be equal to a man. No way. In role, function, or position. That's why it says that the man was created first, because the man was Yahuwah's kabod. That was his prized possession. That was the full expression of him creating the man. But the woman was created out of the man, and that's why it says that the woman is the kabod of the man, the full expression of the man. But this American woman became so bold, and it happens, and it happens even in religion, even in the awakening. These bold-faced women that challenges men and wonder why their home is broken and wonder why their sons are docile. Why their daughters are so independent. They don't know how to be in the presence of a man. How to keep femininity, how you say it? How to stay feminine before men, because men are not attracted to their equal. They're attracted to what's feminine, because that's opposite of masculinity. You want a man to shut down, be masculine with him. And every aspect of a man is about respect. This is why if you narrow woman, if you narrow when a man shut down and when his energy shift, it's because somewhere that man felt disrespected. Because you got into a masculine role. And men only compete with men. Men and women complete each other. That's why he gave us the parts to become complete, to become one. Yahuwah didn't equip with men and women with the same things to compete with each other. That's why you can't compete physically, you can't compete emotionally, and you doggone can't compete spiritually. Because we wasn't made to do that. We was two pieces of one whole to complete each other like a puzzle. But everything about a man shows that he should be in headship. He should be ruler. That's why a man has a body of protection. He's been given the build or strength to protect. He be given a voice of authority, right? To establish authority and to set things in order. Heard this preacher said that he gave a man two heads on him to show that he's the head. Y'all will catch that one later. So what has happened is our slave masters, through the Willie Lynch syndrome, has destroyed the concept of the image of a man in a woman's eyes, therefore destroying the foundation of the family. Because the slave master, and it's written in their books, the slave master came to destroy the mental strength of the man. This is why he would burn him alive. He would put him towards his hands and his feet towards two horses, tie him up and hit the horse and split his body open in front of the women, in front of the children. He would buck break them, bend them over, tie them up, buck break them in front of the women to destroy. This is not your strength. I'm your strength now. And I will give you what you need to become independent of him. They seen there was too much dependency of the so-called black woman on the black man. So they said, how do we reverse that? We have to destroy it and reverse the role. Make the woman the head and the man docile, where he can't protect her. So this is why even when they would get married, the man would come in and rape on the first night, rape the wife in front of that man. And it placed in her mind, it would inwardly, she would still have, even though she knew he couldn't do nothing, she would lose dependency upon him, and then she would have an inner bitterness and resentment because he could do nothing. So now she's going to raise her children, right? She's going to raise her son to be physically strong but mentally weak. She's going to put word curses on him because of fear that he won't get sold too soon. So when master come ask, how is this son doing? She was like, no, he's stupid. He can't learn nothing. He can't get nothing. Why? She's protecting him for being sold from her. But she's putting curses in his bloodline. Because the words of the mother is like sweet honeycomb to the nurturing of the soul of her children. This is why mothers have to be very careful what you say to your children's soul, because they came out of your body, so they are locked to the nurturer inside of you. And you can strip them. Because that's the voice that nurtures them. The man was outside the body, so he has the voice to give them direction and identity. So, think about throughout the years, this woman becomes independent of the man, and when she's sleeping with masters now, she's becoming one with master's thoughts, with how he treats. So now she begins to dominate black men on these slave plantations herself, because she know that she has a way, a avenue, and a type of, quote unquote, even at that time, a type of freedom. So now she's not listening to no black man. She's not listening to her husband. Inwardly, he becomes a nigger to her still. So now she challenges him. Now she tells him what to do and where to go. Now she's dictating their life. This happened back then. Fast forward, let all that happen in the generations, right? Fast forward all the way to the day. Now we have the same concept. Even after the civil rights movement, when the government decided to come in and break the foundation of homes up. Now the government programs is catered toward black women. Now the master is the government and gives her all sufficiency, so she don't have to choose who to have an inheritance with. Now the black woman needs is taken care of through food stamps, through government programs, through all of these things, when she has no need for a black man's protection. Now she becomes just a sex fiend. And now it don't matter, she'll pick a docile man, long as he can have sex stewed with her. And she'll have baby after baby after baby. Why? Because her husband is the system, is the government, is the master. And long as you have a foundation of a man there, you won't receive these benefits. Now you have the culture with Beyonce, with all these women, to keep them in a mindset to say, I don't need no man. I'm an independent woman. I make my own. And then you being born in that can't help but have some of those nature because you're not raised in a culture where submission is the norm. Where a lady of elegance and submission and honor, it has never been the norm around you. You got to be honest with that. You got to be honest that you ain't. If you ain't never seen that, how you think you gonna read the scriptures and become submissive? It's no good. All you gotta do if you don't believe what I'm saying, look at every woman that's in your family and look at their marriage. And if the majority of them are not really have through marriages, majority of them they just husband and wife just living together, cheating, then there's no way that you gonna produce submission until you recognize about yourself and eradicate it. You have the spirit of America. It's the hard facts. That's the hard facts, man. That's why if you hear your husband in an authoritative way talk to you, you get offended quickly. And it's more about how he said something than what he said because you're not used to authority. That rebel in you finds a way to reject it because at your core, you're an American rebellious woman. And in your soul, you hear it a certain way. And you want to fight it in a place of being equal, but you're trying to do better now. I ain't talking about no man just hollering and yelling at his wife and demeaning her and making her feel crazy and da-da-da. I ain't talking about that now. But I'm talking about you got a through man and a through husband that's worthy of submission. And it's just something in your bloodline that you got from your mamas that makes you challenge everything in every way. We don't like this kind of talk. Alright, let me hurry up. Okay, I already got that. A tale out of season is his music in mourning, but stripes and correction of wisdom are never out of time. Whoso teaches a fool is one that glues potsherd together, and as he that wakens one from the sound of sleep. He that tells a tale to a fool speaks to one in slumber. When he has told his tale, he will say, "What is the matter?" If children live honestly and have wherewithal, they shall cover the baseness of their parents. But children, being haughty, through disdain and want of nature, do stain the nobility of their kindred. Weep for the dead, for he has lost the light. Weep for the fool, for he wants understanding. Make little weeping for the dead, for he is at rest. But the life of the fool is worse than death. 7 days do a man mourn for him that is dead, but a fool and a wicked man all the days of his life. Talk not much with a fool, go not to him that has no understanding. Beware of him, lest you have trouble, and you shall never be defiled with his fooleries. Depart from him, and you shall find rest, and never be disquieted with madness. What is heavier than lead, and what is the name thereof but a fool? Sand and salt and a mass iron is easier to bear than a man with understanding. As timber girded and bound together in a building cannot be loosed and shaken, so the heart that is established by a wise counsel shall fear in no time. A heart settled upon the thought of understanding is fair as plastering of the wall of a gallery. Pale set on high places will never stand against the wind. So a fearful heart and imagination of a fool cannot stand in any fear. He that pricks the eye will make tears to fail, and he that pricks the heart makes it slow of her knowledge. Whosoever casts a stone at the birds frays them away, and he that upraises his friends break friendships. Though you drew a sword at your friend, yet despair not, for there may be a returning to favor. If you have opened your mouth against your friend, fear not, for there may be a reconciliation, except for a braiding of pride, or disclosing of secrets, or a treacherous wound. For these things every friend will depart. Be faithful to your neighbor, to his poverty, that you may rejoice in his prosperity. Abide steadfast unto him in the time of his trouble, that you may be an heir with him in his heritage. For a mean estate is not always to be content, nor the rich that is foolish to be in admiration. As the vapor and smoke on a furnace goes before fire, so reviling before blood. I will not be ashamed to defend a friend, neither will I hide myself from him. If any evil happen unto me by him, everyone that hears it be aware of him. Who shall set a watch before my mouth, and a seal of wisdom upon my lips, that I shall not suddenly by them, that my tongue shall me not destroy. Hallelujah. Well, that's the chapter we read today. Hallelujah. I hope y'all got something out of this, of what we said, just some wisdom. Anybody got any questions? I know that was too long. Anybody got any questions? Any questions? Okay. Look like we out of, okay, look like we don't have that. Praise you. Alright, so again, we hope to see everybody at the event on this weekend, actually. Hope to see you all there, to meet you in person, be able to talk to you face to face, to build with you, all of these things. Be looking to see you and have a good time. Again, we got some, if you was at the first show, we got some surprising elements that's going to be different this time. You want to be there, you want to make it there. We're going to have a through time in Yahusha. Praise Yahusha. But that's all we got coming up. Anybody got any questions about the event, period? We're still working on if we can try to get a Shabbat in on that Shabbat. Still working on that. But we will let you know. I will probably come and do a live and let you know if we was able to get it and do it at the particular place. Alright, don't look like we got no questions. Alright, well, love y'all, and we will see y'all on the next one.